Previously on MasterChef Australia. It was a tricked-up hot dog that led Samira out of the MasterChef kitchen.
I am leaving today, but I'm leaving with my head held up high.
And we were left with our top 10.
Well done, everyone.
Tonight, a shot at immunity and the best news yet.
This week, no one gets eliminated.
But they didn't see this coming. The eliminated contestants are back.
By the end of the week, we'll be part of the top 11.
And the twist? They'll be cooking in pairs.
One of you cooking for immunity.
No, Xavier, it's not hot.
And one of you to get back into this competition.
Angle, small.
This is my entry to the competition on the line here.
With the stakes raised, who will pull together to serve the ultimate win for them both?
Absolutely perfect.
That's fine. Oh.
Very early.
Yay, it's top 10 week. Woo.
I'm wearing less than that. We now are the top 10. It was a real goal of mine to make to the top 10. I can't believe I'm here.
I'm very excited what the week is going to bring, but at the same time, very nervous. We're not far from the finale, and the expectations of the judges is just up there right now.
Let's go! Come on, Rishi.
Another day.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, only one gas stop.
Ooh.
Good morning. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. Looking fresh. Another week. Something's changed. You made it into the top 10. And because you've got this far, because you've done so well, a little surprise this week. A little something special. We're going to give something back to you. This week, no one gets eliminated.
Oh, how exciting is it that no one's going home?
All right, high five.
To now have a week where we don't have that looming over our head is a big relief.
But there's more. Another little surprise, another little reward for all of your hard work. Because this week, there's something up for grabs.
One of these. We will be giving out one of these guaranteed. An immunity pin, a shiny one. Emma, will you get two?
Good.
That's absolutely brilliant because the last time I had an immunity challenge, I completely stuffed up my dish. And I want to redeem myself. I want to go there and earn that pin.
There is a huge reward on the line, and to win it, you need to master what every good cook masters, what every previous winner of MasterChef has mastered: consistency. Drop the ball once, fail at one challenge, and you're immediately out of the running for that immunity. You won't cook again this week, and at this stage of the competition, who cooks the most wins.
So, I bet you're dying to know what your first challenge is. Well, it's a little favourite of ours. It's a skills test. If you look under your bench, have a look. There's a mortar and pestle, a little bowl, a sieve, a spoon, and a tablespoon. Grab them. And if you have a look in your mortars, you'll see in equal measure some spices. So some cassia, some fennel seed, some Szechuan pepper, star anise, and of course, cloves. These are the foundation spices of what mix?
Chinese 5-spice.
Chinese 5-spice. We need you to smash and pound those whole spices into a beautiful fine powder as fast as you can. And we're looking for 1 tablespoon measure. If you have any little bits in that sieve, get it back in the mortar, grind it with a pestle, and put your hand up when you have that tablespoon. But if you're the last to finish, you lose your chance to get that immunity pin. You're up on the balcony, no more cooking for the rest of the week. Are you ready? Speed is the name of the game, and your time starts now.
I work out in the gym. For me, the muscle power comes into play now. I'm just pounding and grinding and pounding and grinding.
He's the Spice King, so I'm like, just go as fast as Rishi.
Linton, half of your spices are on the bench, mate. Half of them are on the bench.
You know, there's a lot of spices in there, and if I try and grind them all at once, it's going to take me forever. So I immediately grab a handful out and keep it in my hand while I'm grinding what's left in the mortar and pestle. Hopefully this can get me across the line.
Come on, Lucy, that's not fast enough. Come on. Nolene, pick up the pace. Remember, it's got to be lovely and fine, sieve beautifully, otherwise it's not going to pass muster.
Done.
Boys, Linton.
Oh, Linton, you're first.
Linton's through.
I'm first finished. I beat Rishi. The Spice King himself. I beat him.
Gary.
Right, we got another one up here, Matt and George.
Done!
Emma's put her hand up, Lucy's put her hand up. Quickly check, boys, quickly. Vern, Neha.
Lucy, through.
Through. Everyone's got their hand up, bar Christina.
I can hear everybody finishing.
Kelty, you're through. Well done.
Sir.
You're through, Nolene.
I'm really struggling. It feels like I've barely done anything.
It's between Daniel and Christina.
I'm a little bit surprised that Daniel is in the bottom 2.
Doesn't seem to be going through. That's not fine enough.
It's absolutely nerve-wracking knowing that I could be missing out this whole week of cooking.
Calm, guys. How's that, boys?
Put it over the bowl. Let's have a look.
I'm praying to God that everything goes through.
It's not going through though, is it?
That last bit. Yeah, it is. It's gone.
Hang on a minute.
That's gone.
That's enough?
gone.
It's gone.
Well done, Daniel. Good job.
Daniel.
That's okay. That's okay.
Pretty disheartening that I'm not going to be able to compete for the immunity pin. But, you know, Daniel almost got beaten by a really unfit girl with tuck shop lady arms. Just saying.
Well. Congratulations, you nine. One step closer to a little bit of bling. But this is MasterChef. And sometimes it's not as simple as you'd like.
To win immunity this week, you're going to have to forget all those mistakes of the past. But sometimes the past isn't so easy to forget. Sometimes it comes back to haunt you. It's time to throw a spanner into the works of this competition. Or how about 9 spanners?
I'm just excited, and I'm so excited to see my little friend again. Pippi's back.
It's so surreal walking back into the MasterChef kitchen because the last time I left, it was really sad. So it's an incredible feeling.
At first, everyone was excited. And it clicks in my mind pretty quickly that it's not like it's just visit to say hello and have cups of tea. They're cooking, they're coming back.
Now, here's a turn up for the books, isn't it? You lot, you're still part of the top 10, including you, Christina, up on the balcony. But by the end of the week, you won't be. You'll be part of the top 11. One of these guys is going to earn their right to get back in the competition.
I'm excited to be back to show the contestants that I am here and I have another crack at it. I wanted to get in that top 10, so why not? I'm back.
There's no hiding that I reckon I should be still standing there, so I'm ready to fight.
You may be wondering why we're going through all of this, but if you cast your mind back, we lost Andrew due to injury. Based on medical advice that we've got, and to prevent any further long-term injury, we need to ask you to retire from the competition hurt. So we need to bring a contestant back.
The question for the people with the potential to win the pin is who don't out of that lot you want back in? Because let's face it, this is a threat. Rishi?
Liliana.
Liliana, okay. Kelty, what about you?
I'm actually with Rishi, Liliana.
Liliana, to me, was one of the strongest cooks in the competition, and nothing personal, but from a purely strategic point of view, I'm glad she was gone.
But they won't be doing it alone. Each of them will have a partner, a very special partner, and that's you. For the rest of the week, you'll be cooking in pairs.
All right, you're probably wondering who you're partnered up with. Very simple, the person standing opposite you.
I look over and it's Lucy. I couldn't be happier because I know she's a consistent performer and a pretty easy person to get on with as well.
Oof.
Samira, it's like you haven't left.
I know.
What do you think about your partner?
Oh, no, I'm wrapped. I mean, Rishi's had the best dishes in the past few weeks and I couldn't ask for a better partner, so... Both stubborn and think we're both right, but we'll make it work.
Stubborn?
We'll make it work.
Vern? Nikki?
Yeah, look, I have missed Nikki a lot. You know, it was one of the only people that I could really relate to and talk to about a lot of the food that I love to eat and cook. So, yeah, welcome back, mate, and let's smash it.
Let's do it.
Nikki and Vern are a really strong partnership. They know how each other cooks. They cook very similar. That's going to be a strong couple to beat.
What about you, Emma? You happy to have Faiza on your side?
I'm wrapped that, you know, she's here for the week and we can have a great time together, have a lot of fun and go hard. Yeah.
Definitely. I'm a bit worried about working with Emma today. She already has an immunity pin. There's nothing at stake for her, whereas this chance is for me to get back into the house. I'm really passionate about cooking, and to get a second chance of making your passion a career, there's a lot at stake today.
Right, it's round 2. It's very simple. In front of you are 9 proteins, everything from seafood through to meat. Now, behind those proteins are 9 ingredients commonly found in Chinese cooking that perfectly balance each of those proteins. If the protein's the yin, under the cloche is the yang.
The kicker here is you won't find out what's under that cloche, that secret ingredient, until you've picked the protein. A little surprise to keep you on your toes. Samira, because you were last to leave the competition, you get to go first with Rishi and pick your protein. Have a little chat about it.
I think I want pork. Duck, please.
Duck?
Yeah.
What do you think would go with duck, a Chinese ingredient?
I think it's going to be either a mandarin underneath.
You'd
possibly.
love mandarin.
I would love a mandarin underneath.
Well, it definitely is a fruit. Lychee.
Are you happy?
Yeah, really
Okay, I'm happy now.
So you know where we're going with this. There is some advantage to having survived in the competition. Jules, you're next up.
Go on. I think we're going to go with the snapper.
Bamboo shoots.
Ooh.
I like the look of the prawns.
Prawns.
Szechuan pepper.
Chicken.
Oh, no.
Chicken goes with cashews.
Beautiful.
Well done.
Yep.
What do you think? I've got an immunity pin. I'll get another one, but you want to come back. So what do you want?
I'm feeling so much pressure today. Even picking the protein is so crucial. It could be the difference between me staying or me leaving.
Beef. Then we'll go the beef, thanks.
Go the beef.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So what do you think goes with that?
Black bean?
Black bean it is.
Hey, well done, thanks.
Gonna go for squid. Sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds.
Beautiful.
Well done.
Michael, Xavier, both out at the same time. So how are we going to decide this one? George?
The coin toss. What's it going to be?
Tails.
Heads.
Tails.
Tails it is.
Always is.
Well done.
Do it.
Let's go pork.
Pork. All right. Sold on the pork, I think.
Chinese rock sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Michael, step forward. Lucy, you two work out what you want to cook with.
We're second last to choose, and it's between the scallops and the abalone. It's not a hard decision, really, for me. I've never cooked with abalone before.
If it wasn't for what we are fighting for, I'd have a crack at the abalone. But getting back in is too important to me. So...
What do you think is under that cloche to go with those scallops?
I'd say ginger, garlic, chilli.
Lap chong. Chinese sausage.
Wow.
Interesting.
Never cooked with lap chong before, but I've cooked with a lot of cured meats before, so I'm not nervous about this.
Nolene, Dan, I like the abalone.
Hope you like ours.
Shiitake mushroom.
Excellent. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Nice choice of ingredients.
I'm looking at Dan and hoping he has some idea because I don't know.
I've never cooked with it before. I've never tasted it.
Yep, this is going to be fun.
Normally in MasterChef, the nicest place to be is up on the balcony. Not this week. This week, the balcony means you're either out of the running for a pin or you're not coming back in the competition. The pairs that give us the 2 least impressive dishes will join the charming Christina up on the balcony and out of the running for those 2 fine prizes. Bring us something that is quintessentially Chinese and bring it to us in 60 minutes from now.
Find a pen and paper.
Have like the dumplings. Time starts and me and Nolene just have a quick run through of what we're going to cook. Have the abalone with the mushroom dumpling.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, neither of us have cooked or even tasted abalone, so at this stage it's pretty much, the blind leading the blind.
All right, are you happy with that?
Yeah, so
All right.
you're doing the broth, I'll do the dumplings. I suggest that we make dumplings with the broth, something simple just to incorporate the mushrooms and just cook some fried abalone to go with that as well.
Are we going to slice these up first, or we just leave them till the last?
Do you reckon give it a little test run now? The first thing we do with the abalone is chop it into fine slices and just fry it for about 10 seconds and just see how it goes. It's the most crucial part of the dish. If we stuff this up, we're gone.
Oh, taste that.
Is it good?
Oh, my God.
Good?
How good is that?
We got it.
I got to give it to Dan. He's nailed it. I think Dan and I'll do well as a team.
Never used it before, but hey, that's pretty good.
We need some rice wine vinegar.
Yep.
Vinegar, dark soy.
Yep, and a light soy.
We're making a steamed snapper.
In a
Broth?
Chinese broth.
Chinese broth.
We're making Szechuan pepper prawns with a nice little salad.
Let's do it, dude.
When?
So, Emma, talk to me. So how should we
Okay,
prep
so what
it?
we're going to do, we're going to do a braised black bean
sauce?
Yep.
I don't cook Chinese much, but I'm thinking a lightly braised I feel it with some beautiful black bean sauce, smashed green beans and some lovely white rice. Can't go wrong.
So, should I prepare the beef?
Yeah, so cubes, do you think?
Cubes or long slivers? Emma's in the top 10. She knows what she's doing, and she knows how much I want this, so I'm happy to follow her lead.
Emma, Pfizer?
Yep.
What are you doing with the beef fillet?
We're going to
braise it.
do a braised beef,
Sorry?
braised beef in black bean sauce.
Braised beef in black bean sauce.
Well, with eye fillet.
Oh,
Emma, how do you cook beef fillet?
quickly.
So what happens if you braise it?
Turns into a tough piece of leather.
Exactly. So is that what you want to give us?
No, it's not.
Think about some Chinese techniques. You really, yeah? Got
Yeah.
some good ingredients on your bench.
Yeah.
Braise it. Beef fillet.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So let's think.
I feel huge pressure to get Pfizer back in. I've already got an immunity pin, so it's not really about me today. It's about getting her back in the competition.
Okay, let's get this sauce on.
Today, Michael and I are making scallops with lapchong. That's Chinese sausage.
Do you reckon we put the ginger in the oil with the scallops, or do you reckon we put the ginger in the sauce?
Why not do both?
Michael was here for only 2 weeks, and in that time, he got dish of the day.
But one person really impressed us, Michael.
And then he managed to serve raw chicken and get eliminated.
There's drops of blood. The juice hasn't ran clear.
Yeah.
I have no idea whether my chance for the immunity pin is higher or lower with him as my partner.
You all good?
Yeah, all good, brother.
Nikki and I are pretty happy that it's going to be a Chinese cook. We both love Asian food. The last time that Nikki and I worked closely together was in the Elimination challenge.
The cook whose time has come to an end in the MasterChef kitchen, Nikki.
Dude.
I was actually really quite emotional that Nikki had been eliminated. One of my best mates in the house.
So now the squid you're going to do, how are you going to do it?
Salt and pepper squid, very, very classic Chinese dish, with the addition of those sesames and adding it in a few different flavours and techniques for you.
What's today about? Is today about proving to anyone that you have the bragging rights, that you have the ability to win the pin and win your way back in?
It's about getting Nikki back in for me today. And
good stuff.
Thank you.
Something we're fighting for, that's what we want to see.
Well and truly. Thank you, Matt.
I thought it was going to be a crazy, unsettling day for the existing 10 contestants, but you know what? They seem to be quite happy to have all their friends in black back, cooking in pairs. Great challenge. Already some nice smells, you know, filtering through the kitchen.
I think it's a big win for those that are here. They get to, you know, one of them gets to win this gold pin. Yeah, okay, fair enough. There's going to be an extra person back in the competition, but, you know, this is a great challenge. I mean, they've all got a pair of ingredients that go together so well.
Yeah, they work beautifully
So
together.
there's no excuses, an open pantry, cook great food.
Immunity and a second chance at the title. That's worth fighting for. 30 minutes to go.
We've got plenty of pork here.
Don't cut everything off, Xavier. We
I
might
won't.
need different
Yeah.
kinds. That needs more Szechuan pepper on it.
Needs more?
Yeah, way more.
Are you sure you want to use long grain? Medium grain goes stickier.
So I'll use long grain, that's okay.
I worked with Samira last week in the car rally challenge, and as we saw, it didn't work really well.
For God's sake, Samira. You're going the wrong way.
I've got a strategy for dealing with Samira. I'm going to tell her, if you want your way back into the competition, you have to listen to me. I've got an exact picture in my mind what the dish is going to look like and how the sauce is going to taste like, everything. So for her, it's just, he needs to follow me today. Can you also grind up some spices, please?
What do you want me to grind up?
Just some little bit of star anise. We have our pairing. We have the duck and the lychee. We are making pan-fried duck with mandarin lychees, a sticky sauce, and steamed rice. Half a clove of cinnamon. Don't need cloves. Some black pepper. Thank you. Put some salt on it.
First thing I do is run around for Rishi like I'm his little personal assistant. Go get the pots, go get the pans, go get the bowls. Am I your assistant or your cooking partner?
You're going to get it done, Samira. You're going to come back into the competition?
Oh, I'm definitely coming back. My strategy this time working with Rishi is listen to what he has to say, but also put my foot down if I think I know how to do something right as well. Do you want it straight into a dry pan?
Dry and cold pan, not hot.
I thought hot. That's what gives
No,
it
it's
crispy
cold
skin
pan.
and you bring it
First thing
straight
you're
down.
told to do is cold pan. Don't put it on now.
Rishi, concentrate on what you're doing, okay?
In today's challenge, we have 60 minutes to cook a delicious Chinese dish with an open pantry. The losing team today will no longer compete in the rest of the week and will miss out on that opportunity to come back into the competition.
I'm going to grab some black vinegar just to see in my dumpling.
But not too much, because I'm telling you.
I know.
All right, yeah,
I'll
no,
let
no,
you
no,
taste.
no.
Have you tried it before?
Yeah, as long as it looks okay.
When I left, Nolene was an innocent little lady that nobody suspected, but she's changed. She's fiery and she's in the competition.
They're the ones that have got to be speaking. Your dumplings have to be speaking.
Yeah.
So get them full of flavour. Please, I'm sorry for being bossy, but
No, you're not at all.
We've got to be on it.
Dan's doing a really good job, but he's fiddling around with the dumplings.
Well, go and get a steamer. Get a steamer
I'll
and
just
get a
do
pot
these
for that
first.
to go in.
I'm being bossy today because if I get Dan through, he gets a spot back in the house and I get the gold immunity pin.
Chinese cooking is quick cooking, right? Well, you better be quick, because there's only 15 minutes to go.
How's the rice going, Samira?
Nikki, I just want you to show me what shape you want these in.
Right, we'll just get some flavour into
I
it.
reckon it needs a coriander in it.
I can see Emma making the sauce. She's putting so much soy sauce in there. Black beans are already really salty. It doesn't need that much soy sauce.
Too salty, Emma. Too salty? Yeah. Just start again. It's not, it won't take long.
It tastes horrible. If we serve that, there's no way I'm getting back into the competition. I've decided to take over from Emma and start the sauce from scratch. I really hope I get it right.
So we go 4 minutes this side, strain the fat, and then flip it back over.
Need skin to be crisp up a little bit. I've got the duck dish worked out. I'm cooking the sauce and the vegetables, and Samira's cooking the duck and the sticky rice.
Yeah. I know it still needs boiling, just get the salt. I'm really worried about the rice. We should be using medium grain, but Rich is insisting on using long grain. Considering he knows Chinese flavours the most out of the two of us, I'm going to let him have his way.
How you going, Michael?
Good.
Is it really nice and fine? We have decided to make seared scallops with sausage crumb and a carrot and chilli dressing.
I reckon you got the pick of the pair of the ingredients for the second last big.
We were
Scallops,
lucky.
lapchong, it's really like a sweet salami.
Yeah,
It's a sweet,
yeah.
slightly springy salami. And that sweetness and that porkiness goes so well with the freshness and like the scallops.
This sausage is really fatty, and when they're quite big, you just get lumps of fat. Like, I don't like that. I think it should be finer. Like, a little bit smaller. So he's going to cut them up smaller and see if that's better. So they're more like breadcrumbs, nice and crunchy, and that will give our dish a bit of texture as well. Oh, wow, that one's a bit too crunchy, do we think?
One of you cooking for immunity and one of you to get back into this competition. 5 minutes to go.
All right, Ems.
The steak needs to be done. The rice is almost done.
Yeah, I'll turn the rice off. I reckon that'll be it.
I put the medium grain rice onto boil using the absorption method. Halfway through cooking, I noticed that the lid is off and it's been stirred. If you take the lid off, it's not absorption method anymore. Pfizer thought it was, the boil method, so it's a bit gluggy. We've mixed it, we've stirred it, we haven't done it right. And it could be a bit of a communication breakdown.
Is that Asian rice? Like, I wouldn't like rice. It's a bit sticky now. Like, I feel like it's too glutinous. It's gluggy and undercooked. The judges will murder us if we serve this rice. I'm not happy with the rice.
Down. Not happy with the rice. Let's do the. Let's do the. We'll have the beef sliced with the beans there and the pig on the side.
Now all we've got is some fried beef and some green beans. I can slowly see my chances of getting back into the house slipping through my fingers.
Angle, small. We start slicing the duck. It's absolutely beautifully cooked and really happy with that.
All right, let me slice up the other one.
I take charge of the plating because I have a picture of this dish in my mind.
Separate it a little bit more, even if you fan it a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying it. I start putting the sauce onto the duck.
Just one going down. Yeah. Because see, when you're doing it on the edges, it's going all drizzling on the plate.
I want to drizzle.
You do?
I want it to go around the sides.
All right, that's enough though. If you want to put a few dots, and that's it.
This is my entry to the competition on the line here, and his immunity pin, which I know he's dying to get. So we're both fussing over it.
Not too much sauce, Rishi. It'll look like a mess. Leave it. We'll clean all here.
Ideally, I want to have a lot of sauce under the duck because it needs to marry with the lychees and the sauce with the lychees. So you want to have a balance of both sauces.
Rishi, you don't want too much. There's a lot of sauce. Just put little dots of it.
Just on the lychee, not on anywhere else. Just on the lychee. She's constantly saying to me, don't put too much sauce. So just,
Okay, now stop. It's looking messy.
I am stopping. And she says stop, I got one more to go. There you go.
It's that little time call you need to listen to. 1 minute to go.
You do 3. If you want, do them one at a time. Michael wants to see the scallops.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, just there. They're a little bit char grilled around the edges, which is a worry. Can't really do anything about it now.
All right, let's get this fish out and on the plate.
Take them up, take them up.
They're coming.
Now, don't overdo it.
No, I can just put another piece.
I want that left there.
Okay.
Good.
Go, guys, go! Push it, push it!
It's completely mental.
10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Okay, my fingers.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
I'm happy with
I'm
that.
really happy with it.
Yay! Well done, love. I am happy with what we've done today. I think it looks pretty. Hopefully the scallops are okay. And I'm just hoping that this isn't the end for Michael.
Okay. You can cuddle me after we don't go up there.
I'm happy now.
Behave.
Nikki and I take a step back and we know this tastes good and we're really confident and quite happy about the cook.
Well done, everyone.
And that immunity pin, I think it's almost within my reach.
Nice work.
An interesting challenge. Not only because it had a Chinese theme, 60 minutes to cook a delicious dish, but you're in pairs and there's a lot at stake. First up, Nolene and Dan.
I feel nervous for Dan. He's really, really anxious. He doesn't want to be up on the gantry for the rest of the week. He wants to have a red hot go at this.
Looks good, doesn't it? What's the dish?
Mushroom dumplings 2 ways with pan-fried abalone and an aromatic broth.
You've shown it more. That's great. Every single element is great.
absolutely perfect. But what's the real surprise is the meatiness of the mushrooms and that acidic punch of the broth together, perfect.
Well, I disagree with Matt. You know, he said great. I think fantastic. I love it.
I'm just really happy that I've proved to them that I can cook, and it's good to come back on such a good note, and I really think I can go well with the rest of the week.
Good work, Nolan.
Next up, Michael and Lucy.
Pan-seared scallops with a lap chong crumble.
Scallops, hard to go past being a good dish if they're cooked well. Number one, you've overcooked those beautiful scallops. You pan-fried them on both sides, you can't do it. If you're going to pan-fry them, quickly on one side, flip them over, take them out. Because they are so thin, they lose all their water, they go dry.
And the lap chong, because you cut it so small, I don't mind the fact that you've given us some crunchy crumb and the flavour's there, but I want some of that natural spring that the lap chong has, and that's missing.
Nikki and Vern.
Salt and pepper squid with a beautiful sesame sauce there for you.
That's horrible.
As much as this might look really simple, bit of fried calamari in a dipping sauce, there's care in there. Nikki, delicious sauce. Vern, great preparation. That's a cracker dish.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Day one of the returning contestants week, and I pretty much feel that Nikki and I, home run.
Well done.
Next up, Pip Daniel.
Drunken chicken with a crispy cashew nut chicken skin.
I love this. Cashew and chicken skin.
Szechuan pepper dusted prawns.
That beautiful little soy sauce dressing and the way you've cooked those prawns with care and prepared them with care is delicious.
Jules and Kelty.
We got a snapper and bamboo shoots.
That sauce, that gravy is beautiful, Kelty. But for me, that snapper's overcooked.
Yes.
Let's see how Xavier and Nahar have done.
So we made a spiced rock sugar sauce, and we've got a sautéed kangkung and a very mild green tea infused rice.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, sounds great.
Sounds really good. That's cooked perfectly. Just a touch of pink, really moist, great flavours.
Pfizer, Emma, your turn next.
I really like the dish. The beef and the black bean sauce are really up there. They're delicious. I'm just praying it's good enough. I feel a huge weight on my shoulders to get Pfizer through the next round.
I don't know, pan-seared I feel it with a black bean and woodier sauce on a bed of smashed snake beans with some pickled veg.
Beef's cooked well.
Thank you.
What I'm not such a fan of is the snake beans. They're quite squeaky. And they don't really add anything. They don't amplify the beef and the black bean. And it probably would have been better off just with some rice. Something that's going to soak up those lovely salty flavours of black bean.
It's sad because all that's missing is rice. I mean, if that is what ruins my chances of getting through today, that's disappointing.
Rishi, Samira, up you come.
Good luck, Samira.
Thank you.
It's pan-fried duck with sticky sauce, mandarin glazed lychees, and stir-fried baby vegetables.
To make that dish beautiful for me, I just want the duck swimming in that sticky mandarin sauce with the lychees. Maybe a few greens just to break it up a little bit. That would be absolutely perfect. I'm hunting, searching for more of that sauce to dip the duck in.
How did you cook that rice?
Rishi wanted a sticky rice, but long grain doesn't really stick.
Oh, yeah, that's one on Rishi and one on me. We are kind of equal in the playing field now.
Right, you two. Back to your bench.
Thank you. I'm feeling, have we done enough? I mean, possibly not. I think it's going to be touch and go.
Today, 2 rounds. Christina, in the first round, you got knocked out. No chance of immunity for you. The rest of the week, no cooking, just looking on. Round 2, you had to cook in pairs. You had the choice of your ingredients. You had to cook us a beautiful dish with Chinese flavours. And we saw some great cooking. Nolene Dan, Neha Xavier, and also Nikki Vern. Maybe your challenge to win. Well done.
You're obviously inspired by your new pairings. You're inspired by those pairs of ingredients because we saw some really good food, but a few little niggling errors. 2 pairs will no longer take part in this week. I call your name, please step forward. Lucy, Michael. Emma and Pfizer. Samira and Rishi. Michael, Lucy, you overcooked the scallops. By chopping the lapchong so small, you lost most of its beauty, its spring. Those 2 things alone are enough to ensure you'll take no further part this week. Please go and join Christina.
Welcome.
So that's it. C'est la vie.
Rishi and Samira, your dish looked beautiful. You cooked the duck wonderfully. But the lack of that sauce failed to bring together the duck and the lychees and the rice was problematic. Emma and Pfizer, we love that combination of black bean and Whittier mushrooms. And again, you made a dish that looked restaurant quality. However, your pickle needed more punch and your snake beans didn't deliver the sauce sucking up goodness that maybe rice would have done. It's a really tight decision. But our choice is Emma and Pfizer. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Sorry, girl.
I'm fine if I lose myself, but I'm devastated because, you know, Pfizer wanted to have a go at it. I feel responsible for it.
Well, what a great day. Some of you did better than others, but 7 of you in white still have an opportunity to get that pin, and 7 of you in black, 1 of you will get back into this competition. Get out of here, get some rest, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Well done, guys.
I'm really devastated. I believe I still should be there. I deserve to be in the competition. I'm just really disappointed.
Next time, they'll be taking teamwork to a whole new level.
Working in your pairs, you must both bring us the same dish. Identical in taste and in look.
But this challenge is off the wall.
There's always a twist, and I'm waiting for it.
You won't be able to see and taste what the other person is cooking.
They'll have to bridge the divide.
Are you putting all the salsa on Dan? Dan!
Nikki! Nikki! Speak to me, Nikki!
I feel like I'm at the bloody fish market.
In order to present dishes that are dead ringers.
There's some obvious differences there, isn't there?
You were cooking blind, literally.
Because if they do, they'll see their MasterChef journey continue.
I need this. This is what I'm about.